Are you tired of making no gains? You tired of yo-yoing back and forth between fat and skinny, then stick around. I'm gonna teach you exactly how to go about bulking. What is going on, beautiful people? Hope you're having a beautiful day, because I'm having a beautiful day. So in today's video, I wanted to take you guys through why you should never, ever dirty bulk, and how to actually go about bulking. What is the correct way to bulk? So we're gonna jump straight into that right now. First and foremost, I want to clarify between two things: dirty bulking and lean bulking. Dirty bulk is pretty much where you disregard the idea of getting fat. You just do not care. You just bulk. You eat, you lift, that's it. You might put on a bit of muscle, you put on a lot of fat. Lean bulking is a strategic plan where you have an idea of how much weight you're meant to be putting on, as well as eating in a way that's nutritionally primed to help you perform as well as you possibly can. So there is many different reasons why you should choose a lean bulk over a dirty bulk. For a main example right now is, so I'm currently 12 weeks into a bulk, right? My current bulk, and as you can still see my abs, you can still see my obliques, everything is there. Now I've added about 9 pounds to my frame. However, you can still see the lines, you can still see a lot of definition, and the fat that I've stored has been minimalized to a point where it's almost non-existent. And to show you guys that I'm not just speaking from observation, but actually experience, here's a photo comparison of when I actually did a dirty bulk, right? The first time I bulked, got real fat. Dirty bulk was maybe 6 weeks. This lean bulk has been twice as long, with like 10% of the fat storage that happened in the dirty bulk. Now, the idea isn't to always need to look a certain way, right? Look shredded or look as aesthetic as you possibly can, but instead to not only limit the amount of time it will take you to cut when the time calls, but also to increase the amount of time that you can bulk comfortably. Something we can agree on is that no one in the right state of mind likes to continuously get fatter and fatter. And to a point, it's actually quite counterintuitive to aesthetics, performance, and not to mention your overall health and longevity. But the main reason, number one reason that I implore you to lean bulk is this one astounding fact that once fat cells are created, they cannot be destroyed. The idea is once they are created, they never disappear, they only shrink. So if you lose weight, those fat cells shrink. And the more you dirty bulk, the bigger you get, the more fat cells you're gonna have, and they are going to be there for the rest of your days. Now, hopefully I've made a compelling case and you've made it to this part of the video where I will explain to you guys exactly how to go about lean bulking. So in a lean bulk, right, the idea is, depending on what stage of training you're at, right, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, you want to either be putting on 0.5 pound to 1 pound every single week. Now, there is a case for going lower. However, there is no case for going higher. If you are a natural athlete, you have a very slim chance, right? It's a very fine line to actually put on muscle mass. Even if you're training at absolute intensity, you're killing it every workout, you're making strength gains. The idea is that doesn't always translate into muscle gains. Your body can only produce so much muscle, right? In a sense, it is a struggle to make muscle. So your body wants to kind of avoid it at all costs. In that sense, it is going to be a long game. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So that is the idea. It's 0.5 pound to 1 pound every single week. And the idea is you want to get that from majority clean sources, right? My idea, what I preach for the lean bulk, 90-10, 90% clean, nutritious foods that are going to provide you the right nutrition to perform in the gym. And then 10% can come from crap, can come from that, that little treat. However, there is a healthy way to skin this cat. If your goal is for optimal aesthetics, you should not be smashing pizzas for that 10%. Instead, shoot for something that's more natural. Say, find a healthy burger place that you can go out to. It has the nutrition labels, right? It has the macros, the carbs, proteins, and fats listed within each item that you could purchase. And at that point, if you are tracking your macros, you can then fit that in, fit that 10% in. That's the idea. If you're smashing a pizza for that 10%, your body's gonna reflect it. So that's the idea. It's as simple as that, guys. We don't wanna overcomplicate these things. It's 0.5 pound to 1 pound every single week. And there's a case for less. The idea is less is more. You don't want to put on more than that. You don't want to get caught up in gaining more in the attempt to store more. It's just not going to happen. As much as you'd like that to happen, I'd like that to happen. It doesn't happen like that, unfortunately. So the idea is less is more, half a pound to a pound. Now, if you are a brand newbie, shoot for that pound scale. If you are an experienced lifter, right, 1 to 2 years, go for the half a pound. And I guarantee you, over that range of time, you will find it so much more comfortable when it comes to the time to cut, as well as giving yourself the proper nutrition to perform in the gym. You're gonna make more muscle gains. Make sure it's 90% nutrition, 10% a little bit of crap, and not the other way around, say 90% crap, 10% nutrition. That's the idea. It's as simple as that, guys. That is lean bulking. If you do have any questions, please list them down below. And if you are new here, do subscribe, because I post videos just like this one multiple times per week, and I guarantee you, you will not regret it. So with that, guys, I'm just gonna wrap the video up here. I hope you enjoyed watching, because I enjoyed making it. I'll catch you in the next one later.